Welcome to the College Sports Check Basketball Scoreboard for this Monday, the 19th of December, and we're going to recap this weekend's scores from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, College Sports Check Basketball. And then on Wednesday, we'll do College Sports Check Football Bowl Patrol, update on all the football bowl games. So here are, once again, the basketball scores from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starting with Friday. Howard defeating Shenandoah 77-66. Gardner-Webb over Warren Wilson 95-45. Ryder over Drexel 90-82. William and Mary defeats Milligan 113-59, and it is Milligan. High Point over North Carolina Wesleyan 79-61. South Carolina State defeats Furman 69-67. Miami, Florida defeating Florida Atlantic 76-56. Liberty over Baptist Bible 81-33. Texas Rio Grande Valley over Lamar 95-81. Texas Arlington over Bradley 56-51. Arkansas State over Central Arkansas 89-77. Idaho State defeats Montana Tech 76-46. Samford over South Alabama 82-79. Portland over South Dakota 85-82. Stanford defeats Cal State East Bay 79-55. North Dakota State over North Dakota 87-70. Bethesda Christian defeats Cal State Northridge 100-95. Portland State over San Francisco 82-78, and then Long Beach State defeating Oregon State 71-67. And now we have the Saturday scores. Starting with Ohio State. Ohio State defeats number 2 UCLA 73-66. Number 3 Kansas over Davidson 89-71. Number 4 Baylor defeats Jackson State 82-57. Number 6 Kentucky defeats number 7 North Carolina 103-100. Number 18 Butler defeats number 9 Indiana 83-78. Number 10 Creighton over Oral Roberts 66-65. Louisville, number 11 Louisville defeating Eastern Kentucky 87-56. Number 12, West Virginia defeats UMKC 112-67. Number 13, Virginia over Oral Roberts 79-39. And then we have, number 15, Purdue defeats Notre Dame 86-81. Number 16, South Carolina over South Florida, 77-66. Number 17, Xavier defeats Wake Forest, 69-65. College Sports Jack Basketball Scoreboard. Number 19, Arizona defeats Texas A&M, 67-63. Number 22, Oregon over UNLV, 83-63. Number 23, Florida State defeats Manhattan, 83-67. Number 24, USC defeats Troy 82-77. Number 25, Cincinnati over Fairleigh Dickinson 119-68. Siena defeats Bucknell 71-68. Georgetown over Syracuse 78-71. Providence over Wagner 76-54. Memphis defeats Oklahoma 99-94 in overtime. Texas Tech over Richmond 79-72. Georgia over Charleston Southern 84-64. Stony Brook defeats St. Francis of Pennsylvania 75-63. And then Appalachian State defeats James Madison 73-61 in overtime. Virginia Tech over Citadel 113-71. Massachusetts over Kennesaw State 95-77. Vermont over Eastern Michigan 82-74. St. Bonaventure defeats Niagara 79-69. Winthrop over Hampton 86-79. LaSalle over Florida Gulf Coast 84-80. Detroit over Western Kentucky 85-79. Binghamton over Delaware State 85-66. College Sport Check Basketball Scoreboard. Colorado defeating Fort Hays State 81-71. Ohio over Cleveland State 71-53. DePaul defeating Chicago State 109-61. North Carolina Wilmington, they defeat Radford 100-64. Temple over NJIT 68-63. East Tennessee State over Morehead State 78-68. Presbyterian over Coastal Georgia 90-48. Some more scores. 99 games on Saturday. 99. Arkansas defeats Texas 79-74. Western Illinois over Milwaukee 75-59. Kansas State over Colorado State 89-70. North Carolina Central over McNeese State 74-66. Louisiana Lafayette defeats New Orleans 76-71. The Ragin' Cajuns, Denver defeating Northern Colorado 73-70. Michigan over Maryland Eastern Shore 98-49. Eastern Illinois over Missouri 67-64. Buffalo defeats Canisius defeats Buffalo 94-87 in overtime. Washington State over Santa Clara 69-68. Florida defeats Charlotte 87-46. Jacksonville over Florida A&M 75-72. Loyola Chicago defeats Illinois Chicago 81-75 in overtime. North Carolina Asheville over Western Colorado 59-57. Iowa over the University of Northern Iowa 69-46. St. Louis defeats SIUE 72-58. UC Davis over William Jessup 87-64. South Dakota State over Murray State 88-84 in overtime. Northwestern State defeats Louisiana Monroe 68-64. LSU over Texas Southern 88-80. IUPUI defeats Southern Utah 101-81. Utah defeats Prairie View A&M 92-60. Wyoming over Cornell 97-78. Seton Hall over Delaware 81-68. Missouri State over Southeast Missouri State 71-66. Pittsburgh over Rice 83-73. All right, quick break, and we'll be back with the rest of the scores. All right, here we go. Continuing with the score still on Saturday. We'll pick up with VCU defeating Middle Tennessee 80-77. Oklahoma State over Wichita State 93-76. Towson over UMBC 73-72. Lipscomb defeating Tennessee Tech 81-79. Loyola Marymount over Incarnate Word 91-90 in overtime. Albany defeats St. Francis of Brooklyn 87-60. Toledo over Southeastern Louisiana 78-56. Northern Illinois, they defeat Florida International 60-53. Northwestern over Dayton 67-64. Iowa State over Drake 97-80. Akron over Marshall 99-88. Sam Houston State defeats North Texas 76-70. Houston Baptist defeats Arlington Baptist 103-77. Tulsa over Texas State 74-59. New Mexico State over Arizona State 81-70. Idaho over Northwest Nazarene 87-61. Evansville defeats Austin Peay 77-69. Houston defeats Texas Rio Grande Valley 83-58. Montana defeating UC Riverside 71-63. Louisiana Tech, they defeat Grambling 89-55. California over Cal Poly 81-55. New Mexico over Arkansas Pine Bluff 83-43. Valparaiso defeating Indiana State 89-71. Tennessee Martin, they defeat Bethune-Cookman 97-72. Vanderbilt over Chattanooga 76-74. Northern Arizona over UTEP 76-74. Grand Canyon over Mississippi Valley State 72-62. San Diego defeats Bethesda Christian 105-89. Weber State defeats Utah Valley 93-85. Illinois over BYU 75-73. Fresno State over Pacific 70-68. And then Christian University defeats Abilene 88-86. One game postponed on Saturday. That's Belmont and Green Bay. And those are the scores from Saturday. A handful of games for Sunday. Starting with Penn State defeating St. John's Sunday 92-76. Central Florida defeating Miami of Ohio 80-73 in triple overtime. Rhode Island defeats Holy Cross 65-54. Boston College over Sacred Heart 82-75. Auburn over Mercer 76-74. Fort Wayne over Stetson, 93-74. Connecticut defeats North Florida, 80-59. Massachusetts Lowell defeats Central Connecticut State, 86-69. All right. Quinnipiac, they defeat Maine, 85-75. Boston University over New Hampshire, 73-69. Rider over North Carolina A&T, 60-59. Northern Kentucky over Eastern Washington, 70-48. Rutgers over Fordham, 68-53. Old Dominion defeats Georgia State, 58-46. Georgia Tech defeats Elkhorn, 74-50. Some more scores here as we round out the scores for the weekend. Ellen defeats St. Peter's 68-53. North Carolina State over Fairfield 99-78. Dartmouth over LIU Brooklyn 82-68. Gardner-Webb over Nebraska 70-62. Jacksonville State defeats South Carolina Upstate 67-66. Stephen F. Austin over LSU Shreveport 93-73. A&M Corpus Christi defeats Texas San Antonio 73-69. Number 8 Gonzaga over Tennessee 86-76. Clemson over Alabama 67-54. Illinois State defeats St. Joseph's 81-72. Omaha over Cal State Fullerton 102-96. South Dakota over Montana State 80-68. Wright State over Kent State 68-63. Number 4 Baylor defeats John Brown 107-53. Drexel defeats Keene 84-44. Nicholls State over Mobile 83-66. Alabama Birmingham, they defeat Southern University 75-74. San Jose State over Bowling Green 77-76. Howard over Central Penn 67-60. Portland over Oregon State 53-45. TCU over Texas Southern 96-59. Boise State over Idaho State 82-59. Northeastern defeats Michigan State 81-73. And finally, Washington defeating Western Michigan 92-86. All right, that's going to do it for today. Racing Fans, Motorsports Radio. We're on a little break since there's no racing, but we'll be back on February 22nd, and just to let everybody know about that. Thank you for tuning in. This is Manny Allegretta from the Skybox Podcast Center out on Long Island in New York State. Have a good one, and this is College Sport Check Basketball Scoreboard.